Spain are the FIFA World Cup champions. 16 years later, another World Cup for Spain. La Roja reigns supreme at the World Cup finals. 1-0 win at extra time seals Spain's World Cup title. No fairy tale ending for Lionel Messi's World Cup campaign. Messi's World Cup swan song ends in heartbreak. Spain dominates against tepid Argentina. Spain, in fact, outplayed Messi's Argentina in the World Cup final. 19-year-old Yamal wins the FIFA World Cup. Trump hands over the World Cup trophy to Spain and the final whistle for the GOAT's World Cup journey. So it is Spain, which is the new FIFA World Cup champions after edging Argentina 1-0 in extra time to end Lionel Messi's bid for back-to-back titles. In fact, Ferran Torres scored the decisive goal in the 106th minute to hand Luis de la Fuente's side their second World Cup crown and bring Argentina's reign as world champions to an end. The final remained deadlocked after 90 minutes, despite tactically superior to Argentina in the FIFA World Cup final.
Well, it wasn't just down to tactics, it's been the way that they've played this tournament. Again, at the start of the tournament, the one thing, Anjali, we knew was that Spain are going to have more of the ball, and that's exactly what we saw over the course of those 120 minutes. Not an extra inch being given to Lionel Messi and his team over there. And that's exactly what the expectation was. Now, this was on Argentina. How is it that they can make Spain play a brand of football that they hadn't played all through the tournament? You knew that they were going to be very solid at the back and they're going to be playing a high possession game. Exactly how it played out. Too few moments falling there for Argentina. In fact, speaking of moments not falling for Argentina, there were plenty of them. Look at it, 120 minutes is what we saw, and there weren't any shots on target or any chances being created for Argentina. Now, that's a low for a team playing in the final as far as the World Cup is concerned. Spain would feel that they should have ended this particular match 3, 4, 5 maybe goals up and not conceded a single goal, because looking at the expected goals as well, I was looking at their XG. Their XG was over 2. With regards to Argentina, they had a 0.04 XG. So there was absolutely no chance being given to Argentina at all. And they were relying heavily. You could sense that they were relying heavily on that magic moment to come from Lionel Messi. But unfortunately, it did not come about. In fact, too few moments for which Messi also very less time that he spent on the ball as well. And there was just nothing that Argentina had overall in this particular game. It was all Spain. And if you're a viewer out there, just wanting a summation of what exactly happened, don't just look at the scoreline, I would say, because that scoreline doesn't do justice to the kind of football you saw from Spain. In fact, they were profligate, they were wasteful, and there were way too many chances that they did not convert. That's why I say this should have ended 3-4-0 in favor of Spain. But unfortunately, not the kind of ending that so many people hoped for Lionel Messi. He ends as one-time winner of the FIFA World Cup, a proud World Cup winner, I would say that he will be. But he was in tears. He was reduced to tears. So was the manager in Lionel Scaloni. He in fact left the press conference. He was so overwhelmed with this particular loss.
In fact, that brings me to my next question, that it's not just Spain, the winners, the champions, who are making the headlines, but also Argentina's defeat, particularly Lionel Messi breaking down. What does this defeat mean for Argentina, for Lionel Messi? Is it truly the end of Lionel Messi's journey?
Yes, we haven't officially heard that, Anjali, but the expectation was that this is going to be his last FIFA World Cup match. He may continue to, in fact, this could have been his last international match as well, because there were so many question marks whether Messi would be playing the 2026 World Cup or not was also unknown till the very end. Till the time that squad announcement was made, we never heard from Messi that he's really gunning for 2026 FIFA World Cup or his body's in that shape. We never got to hear that from the manager or anyone from the Argentine management as well. Nobody really knew till the very end whether Messi will be playing in this edition or not. But he turned up, and how at that's a different conversation altogether. completely dominating the tournament in so many ways, Lionel Messi. But the fact that you didn't see those signs for the 2026 World Cup, I doubt for 2030 whether Messi will be there or not. So, in many ways, those tears, the way that he approached the fans as well after the final whistle went off, told you a story. We're still awaiting an official confirmation on, let's say, his international retirement. But this, for all practical purposes, was his last World Cup edition. And look at his age as well. We're talking about a 39-year-old. 4 years later, he's going to be 43. And keeping up with how the modern game is and the position that Messi plays in, it's going to be very, very tough for anyone to expect Messi plays another edition. He's played six, by the way. He started in 2006. He, alongside Cristiano Ronaldo, hold that record of playing the most World Cups. 6 World Cups is what Messi has played in, and I doubt if there's going to be a seventh one over there for him.
Right, Harshit, do stay with us. So, there's still no official announcement whether Messi will be retiring, will be taking an international retirement or not, but it is highly unlikely that he is going to play the 2030 World Cup.